Hello, everybody, and welcome to Vampire our Chicago by Night game, Season 2, Episode 1, The Prince's Letter. I am your storyteller, Quinn Sullivan, and joining me for the second arc in our vampire game are these three kindred. And we will stop from the top down and introduce Lamar.
Hello, everybody. My name is Lamar, the con guy. I am playing Matthias, the Malkavian preacher.
All right, Dana.
Hi everybody, I'm Dana, and tonight I am playing Keller. They are of Clan La Sombra.
Excellent. And then Vaughn.
Hello everyone, I'm Bon. I'll be playing Nathan of Clan Tremere.
All right. Before we begin tonight's episode, every episode and every show here on Soul Bear RPG is brought to you by So Nerdwear. So Nerdwear is what the nerds wear. Click on the banner below and use discount code SoulBear for 10% off of every order. Now, with that, before we begin, do we have any questions, comments, and or concerns before we jump into it? No? Silence?
Ready to go.
Okay. Months will have passed for our coterie after they lost their game to the Malkavian Primogen Sun. After they found a lone La Sombra in the haven of some fallen celestial being, and since their embrace into kindred society in the domain of Prince Kevin Jackson. Many things have changed, and every night has led to a new experience for them. Elders have become a little more distant, princes a little less available, now that they are safely, for as much as you can be for a vampire, in their domain, set up. A little more on their own, but not always on their own. They are still fledglings, after all. And they have sires you can always reach out to, allies that they have made along the way, in their own games that they have begun playing. We'll start with Keller. Keller, what did you do in the months that have passed?
Well, definitely took up Maori on their offer and I started working for them. I'm doing so well running drugs that I've upped my resources available to me. And Celia and I have spent a lot of time together over the last few months. That may have led to something else. And then basically still available with the coterie and everything, especially since the both of them decided to retract a little bit from kindred society. I have spent my time doing nothing but kindred bullshit, picking up odd jobs when necessary, helping people out when they ask, and then continuing to basically just become your, run-of-the-mill drug dealer. It's fine. And then within the last week, finally sent out a text message to an old number, wondering if it's still in service, and waiting to see if anything comes out of that. So,
An old number. Whose?
my foster brother.
Hmm. Unfortunately, nothing would have come from it. It would have been immediate reply, text message, number disconnected.
I think I have some work to do.
Very well. What about Nathan?
Nathan has been spending quite a long time studying, reading from the Chantry Library quite a bit about Kindred Society, the history of his clan and the Tremere, as well as looking to secure his resources from his old life, and finally taking the time to look into the mysterious letter his father had left him in the first few sessions. As other than that, he's spent a little bit of time with Jason, our good Marine friend, learning how to shoot guns. And then, other than that, other than studying about Kindred Society, he's returned to his old studies to work towards his goal of a PhD. Oh, and also continuing his fling with Brett.
Okay. So, just so you're aware, you cannot continue that fling with Brett if you want that 1 point of humanity back.
Oh, then Brett can wait.
Okay. Alright.
He'll understand I'm busy.
Okay. It would also require you to not go to the Chantry Library.
That's worth it.
For your 1 point of humanity?
I think so, yeah.
So you just want to finish your PhD and look into the letter?
Yeah, if that means I can't get my humanity back doing the other things back, I will look into the letter and I will just study towards my PhD.
Okay. Alright. Sounds good. And then finally, Matthias.
Over the last couple months, I went back to the reason I took up this mantle. I went back to Tent City looking to help those the best I can. Try to lead some back to our domain. Talking to Jason, getting back into focus. I've also taken some time to look into the history of my own bloodline, particularly my old sire. Taking more of an interest in the descendants of, I can't say it correctly, but I see that they were definitely people of sound mind and body. So I've decided to calm down a little bit and try to embrace who I am. With that, I've also taken a look into Cain. They came to me in a vision, so they must be someone of importance. During my time, I've actually made a small acquaintance, Miss Nielsen, if you will. Well, right now we just exchange stories, but she seems to be someone of interest when it comes to the history of Cain, where they may have been, what may have happened to them. Because there's only 9 lines about him in the book that I am familiar with. 4:1 to 4:9.
And you know where you could find her. At any time. In the Succubus Club.
Good to know.
And so the stage has been set. A plane looms over Chicago. Or a destination towards Chicago in the meantime. But we'll begin tonight's story with a rouse check. From everybody.
Success.
Success. Oh, you're muted, Nathan.
Success, sorry.
Gotcha. Matthias. Failure.
Matthias continues to be Matthias, and he gets a little bit hungrier.
Oh, I guess I'll go ahead and rouse. Or not rouse,
Blush of life.
thank you. You knew what I meant. And I'm good again.
Okay.
My luck's gonna run out of that at some point.
So what is your nightly routine then? What do you all do as soon as you wake up?
I check my phone.
What are you checking for?
Just any messages. If I'm being called. Or from anything from Portia or my coterie mates.
Reminders, dissertation work,
Yep.
you know.
At Google Calendar.
Google Calendar. Mm-hmm. A PhD Slack chat amongst graduate students. Or doctorate students, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Free mentoring available. And then, of course, the closest that you've come to Kindred Society outside of your hotel is Kritiask, mailing you a snail mail letter, simply asking if he can help at all. But
Sure.
no letter as of right now.
Okay.
Snail mail.
Oh, right.
Keller, what do you do?
Per usual, I get up, I check my perimeter from wherever I slept, and then I check my phone for any work-related communication.
Okay. Mari hits you up. Text message in a thieves can't sort of code, asking what your supply looks like currently.
Could probably use more.
Okay. Gets that message back. Maori replies back. Okay, do you have enough to get you through 3 weeks?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Replies back to go to usual haunts. Stuff has changed. But I'm gonna work on it.
Sounds good to me.
Matthias.
The morning starts off generally by kind of doing rounds, checking on the ones within the hotel itself, see if there are lost souls, new souls, and then probably a quick trip down to the docks. Lost souls, new souls.
Familiar souls. Okay. As you go down to the docks, you see Rosa there. And she immediately comes up, sort of gives you a quick jab and stop. Being like, yo, Matthias, where are all these people going, man? Why are you sending them to? I'm down 5 usual faces. And it's been, whenever I see them going, that I know they're going with you. And I just want to make sure everything's all right.
They are fine. I have found them shelter out of the cold.
Oh, it's good. All right. Sorry I haven't been checking up in and up lately, but, You know, if you're finding them shelter, which one opened up? I'll go down. I just wanted to make sure everyone's okay.
It is not a city-run shelter. It's shelter by the most legal definition, a home, a place away from the streets, for their own safety and security. And I must say, even from you, this location must stay quiet for now. I hope that to change soon, but with Chicago PD being around and the general stigma of our people, it's better this way.
Chris with persuasion.
Plus the presence, I think. I get some bonus to this.
You get to add your
Yep.
presence rating to any rolls if you activate
I'm going to activate so 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2, 3 plus 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 successes.
5.
Yes.
Alright, Matthias, sounds good. I'm just, freaks me out a little bit, that's all I'm gonna say. But, I trust you. Is this like a church, or like, because I'm cool with that, but, as long as everybody's okay, we're good.
It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to question what I do. I am not... I am human as you are.
Okay, look, Matthias, I got my own padre I go to. I didn't ask for a lecture, I just wanted an explanation.
Fair enough.
Don't be a stranger. I'm moving down to Pilsner, by the way, so... It's gonna take me a little longer to get up here now, but I'll still be around.
I am happy for you. It's slightly better than we are now, and it'll be nice to see you when you can get here.
Well,
Rosa, you know you're not supposed to stay here forever.
Matthias, I got a job.
Yeah, Rosa. I'm sure you did.
Okay. Well. Have a good night, Matthias. By the way, someone was looking for you.
Oh, who?
Some green-haired chick. She was up around the tents and everybody sort of asking.
Yep, I know who they are. Definitely a lost soul. Don't worry, I will find them. A friend of mine, if I will.
All right. But yeah, I think they're still around.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. Over there, towards the tents, I'm assuming.
I mean, she kind of looked like she wanted to cut my throat, but,
Yeah. Luckily, we've probably seen a couple of people like that. I'll make my way over there to make sure that they are not causing any unnecessary trouble.
Sounds good.
Take care, Rosa.
You too, Matthias. Warm sounds nice.
He'll make his way over, looking for Alexa.
All right. And in the meantime, Keller, We jump over to you. You find yourself currently working the rounds in the Tao Chicago nightclub. Tao, although a franchise of international renown in multiple locations, including Vegas, Macau, Chicago, New York, Dubai, London. You're in the one in Chicago. You've met a few interesting faces, and although anyone tends to come in here, you always somehow find your place amongst the VIP. Maybe you have a someone looking out for you. Well connected in the club scene. Knows how to run things. Open doors up. And what most of these VIPers know you here for, and the people who sort of like to pretend they run this part of the club, is that they know that they come to you for their fix. Two very professional gentlemen make their way over to you. They're wearing suits that don't really match their personalities. They're not pulling it off, though they like to pretend they are. And as you sit in your booth, they make their way over to you, offer you a drink. But does a kindred need a drink?
I'm good.
They look shocked, and if one of them looks offended, the other just sort of shrugs his shoulders. And the one who just shrugs his shoulders kind of sits down next to you and says, "So, a friend of ours told us that we could get some good stuff from you."
Only the best, darling. What are you looking for?
Something that will keep me down with a little bit of this Dom Perignon right here.
I think I can manage.
Yeah?
But are you good for it, though?
Oh. He sort of slides a roll of an indiscriminate amount underneath the table for you to swipe under.
As I'm taking it from his hand, I have what I'm giving him in my hand, and I just make the switch under the table.
Okay. Little baggie in exchange underneath the table. I want you to actually roll me a wits. I'm thinking this too hard. I'm gonna go dexterity streetwise.
Oh, even better.
I was gonna try wits brawl, but yeah. You will accept these drugs.
Take these.
Never saw this fist coming.
Just a line of coke in the bathroom. Sorry.
7 on a crit.
7 on a crit. Damn.
I'm really good at giving drugs, man.
Yeah. It's a smooth and clean exchange. And man looks to you and says, yeah, thanks, I appreciate it. I may send some more of my friends your way. Are you in Tao often?
Every once in a while.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where can we find you a lot of times? What's your deal? You know.
I kind of just make my rounds. I feel a little antsy if I stay somewhere too much, But I'm here at least once or twice a week.
All right. I mean, that's good. Could make something work for sure. Because not seeing you around, that would be a damn shame all the time. And he's just fumbling it just completely.
Oh, I'm sure it's not the first time I've been told that.
Until somebody comes up. Younger gentleman, maybe a little bit older than you, but definitely the same age. The man who's speaking to you currently is in his 30s, while this man, seems to definitely be a little more close to your age. Definitely from the south side. And he says, "Hey, yo, Wolf of Wall Street, get out of here." He's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And he lifts up his shirt and he says, "A motherfucker will end your life." And you see a pistol. Get the fuck out. And he's like, fuck, alright.
I'll see you next time.
Watches him walk away. You're Keller?
Sometimes.
Maui's friend, right?
Friends, yeah.
Yeah? Alright, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure, making the rounds and making sure everything's gonna be okay.
Everything's gonna be okay. What are you talking about?
I don't know. When I see a chick dealing, drugs in my club, I just don't know this scene all too well. I know the money comes in, but I'm just trying to get the lay of the land.
Just making friends, man.
Well, why don't you start dealing the, stop making friends and just start making more cash.
I make plenty. What are you worried about?
You could be making more.
Oh?
Yeah.
And how would I go about doing that?
By upping the prices, is what I'm trying to say.
You want me to inflate prices on the same thing that I've got?
I'm not asking. I'm telling.
And just to be clear, who are you to me? To Maori? What link in the chain are you?
Roll. How are you wording this? Are you trying to manipulate, intimidate? What's going on? I'm asking out of character.
Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily say this is intimidation, but Keller's definitely trying to weasel the answer out.
Okay. So why don't you roll me a manipulation plus persuasion, and your looks will be included into it.
Oh, excellent. Cool, I need that.
He is a young man from the south side.
Does my drug dealing specialty come into play?
No.
Okay, just making sure. 2.
None of your business. And you don't want me to make it your business, trust me. So, he slides across the booth, gets closer to you, brings out a gun. Just so we're clear. Shoves it in your side. And then he kind of looks back and says, looks at you, looks down, gives a good read. This don't scare you, does it?
I put my hand over his and then twist his wrist.
Okay. Roll dexterity brawl.
Cool. And if applicable, I would like to use lethal body, please.
Yeah.
So if this is immortal, I would like to cause aggravated damage.
Okay.
6.
Ooh. All right.
Not a crit, just 6.
Not a crit, just 6. All right. Unprepared and caught off guard. You take it and you snap the wrist to where the back of the hand has now been twisted, and you can see the palm. And you hear a loud as you do, and you go, and you hear the screams and roars in pain. Everyone's sort of like, even with the deafening cry, the deafening club beat that is just pounding throughout, it is still audible to the handful of people who are surrounding this particular booth. A lot of the VIP goers sort of look around, the ones that are still sober, and they're taking a little bit of gas as he's screaming. Security makes their way over at this moment and points to both of you and lifts you both up out of the booth.
As I'm being lifted from the booth, I'm just like, he was trying to make a move on me. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Okay. Manipulation subterfuge.
Hey. Three.
With your merit? 3? Okay, that works. Don't worry about it. That just seemed low.
Yeah, I rolled with my merit, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was 3 on the 5.
Gotcha. Yeah, so one of the guards, a third one, she comes on over as 2 men are holding you both, and looks to a gun, and at some point they are going to stereotype the young Southsider, and immediately bolt him out, and they begin throwing you both out of the club through the front door. As the woman just doesn't toss, but slightly hands the gun off to another guard somewhere else. It's a very professional outlet. Probably only second to what you've seen at the Succubus Club. And as you are both thrown out into the streets, the woman comes up and says, "I've seen you here before and you've never caused problems," pointing to you, Keller. "This is your first warning. And you never want to see your face again." He's still like, "Call him an ambulance," she says to one of the other guard. Says right away. He just sort of looks to you and mouths, "You're dead. Mallory's dead."
If you think I can't take care of myself, then you don't know jack shit. And I leave.
On your way out, a window rolls down as you make your way. Well, first, a car pulls alongside you as you're walking down the sidewalk of downtown Chicago, in between Gothic cathedrals and skyscrapers. As you're passing the Chicago Tribune, or making your way to that boulevard, a car window rolls down. "Trouble in paradise, my love. My chérie."
Well, hello there. Fancy meeting you here.
"Get in."
Happily. Do so.
You enter into the car. "Hello, chérie," gives you a European hello. "Everything is okay, I hope?"
Things have gotten interesting. I'm gonna have to talk to Mallory about our business arrangement, as someone has decided to step in.
"Oh, please do look out for her. She is one of my favorite little blood dolls."
Oh, I am very fond of her as well. And that gentleman that's crying down the sidewalk decided to threaten me with a gun. The nerve.
Oh, that is probably one of their suppliers.
Mm-hmm.
That is not good. Somebody making their way. Forgive me. I often forget that the kind probably do not think in the same way that we do.
I definitely don't.
Still, do look out for her. I think I
Plan on
may
it.
actually shed a tear. She were to
Oh,
pass.
please don't.
I like her. I've
Would
actually
ruin your
been-
makeup, though.
I know, but she is so pretty, and I just... I feel like I might embrace her. She would do well.
I think she would too.
Still. It's been so long, my dear. How are you?
Honestly, some of my nights have been pretty dull, but having this to focus on might change that just a little bit. But other than that, I've been alright.
And you've been treated well by the others of my clan. I know they like to say sometimes, I don't know if you've heard about this in Elysium. I haven't seen you so often there. Forgive me, I'm getting so distracted.
No, I've just been kind of focused on making myself useful but I'll come to the next Elysium just for you.
Elysium is Elysium, it is always there, it is always not. But my dear, there is something. I did not come here simply out of the blue to check it. Well, partially I did. We're so distant. But I do have a favor to ask of you.
Of course.
The sheriff needs newer fledglings to carry out a task.
And he wants my coterie and I to help.
You've proven yourself to be loyal Camarilla citizens, kindred.
You know, I think that would be a good idea. I feel like Alex and Matthias have been a little distant for a little bit. Maybe it'll be a good first step back.
I'm sure they will, have their due.
And I speak for all of us when I say I think we're all a little fond of the sheriff. He's all right. He's helped us when he didn't need to, so.
He could be a better sheriff. This is between you and me. Wonderful musician, talented guitarist. The boy plays with a sadness and a passion and
Enthralling.
entrancing. But I could use a favor from the sheriff.
And this will
And-
help you get that?
Of course. And I do not expect you to do this out of the kindness of your heart, even though you said yes already. I have information that I know you will want.
Oh?
About your brother from Seattle.
Yes.
Let me say he is alive and well, and he is doing quite okay with himself.
I knew he would be.
More to come.
I do like the sound of that.
Sounds good, my Sherry. Stop here. She stops. You're to meet him at the Portillo's, I think is what they call it. The Hot dog shop. Sorry.
I'm so sorry you had to put yourself through that.
At some point, I am less American and more French still, even though I have lived longer here than I have in France.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Tell that to hot dogs.
Is there anything else you need from me before I go?
No, my child. You can go.
I will like say goodbye the same way she greeted me, and then I will get out of the vehicle and immediately pull my phone out and start. And I just I text our group chat, just the three of us,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, family meeting at Portillo's hot dog shop in an hour.
Boof, boof, boof. Everyone gets it. But before that, let us get caught up on what Nathan is doing.
He's probably, after he'd gotten up, probably made his way rather quickly to the Library of Chicago to work.
So, let's get down into it. What is the subject matter of your dissertation?
It's probably very similar to the one that he'd actually been working on, but he had to change it up a little, especially since he's working under his new mask. So it's still about like the influence of the Greek magical papyri in occult society, and like in the Middle Ages, but he's changed up a few like context views. Like it's more about like kind of the pagan undertones during the medieval era of like things like that, like how it had to stay hidden under the church's nose.
Mm-hmm. So around that time period where Christianity is starting to become the main prominent
Yep,
point
it's starting
of
to
the
really
Roman
like where it's
Empire.
yeah, where it's spreading like wildfire at that point.
Yeah. Sorry, Quinn's thinking.
Yeah, you're fine.
But, okay. So, are you writing it out currently?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
He's-
in the middle of writing out your presentation, I need you to roll me an intelligence plus academics roll.
Okay, I'm good at those. Let me look up the specific.
Your specialty will apply.
Sweet. Wait, so 2, 3, 4. Academics. So 4, 8 dice total. Five.
5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You finish up your first draft and you post it up. Do you post it up into your Slack chat or?
Yeah, probably. Like he's gonna save it to his Google Drive and be like, if it's is it like a group Slack, right?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, if anyone has free time and wants to look over this for me, that'd be cool. That kind of thing.
A few thumbs up, notifications, and a reply from Mitchell.
Oh.
I'll look it over. I got you, buddy.
Thanks. Nice explanation point. Little winky face.
Oh, Mitchell. It was only last November you two were taking a boating trip out to a yacht cruise.
Yep.
How do you handle something like that internally? When something of Nathan Taylor's life comes and pokes his head up at you.
He kind of sits with it usually for a good minute or two, and how he definitely does wish he could just be Nathan again, and not deal with the bullshit of that having to hide that part of him anymore. But he knows he has to because kindred. So he definitely misses just being just Nathan. That 100%.
Okay. As you're sort of internally dealing with this, you hear from behind you on the opposite desk. What is it? Vertically aligned with yours. Vertically? No, horizontally aligned with yours. There we go. Or horizontal.
So they're behind me.
Yeah, they're behind you.
Okay. Yeah, like desks, like back chairs back to back kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
Flawless, good. You don't need another opinion.
Oh, thank you. I look behind me. Oh.
Viking Daddy.
Hey VD, what's up?
Oh, I'm just living the life, meditating upon my own thoughts, wondering how I am either going to plot your early demise and get out of this miserable vessel of a body that is your taste fangs, your residence, but I wouldn't kill for a drop of the sanguine humor, my friend. But no. You have to feed from K-Knights, Kindred, whatever.
Yeah. A little inconvenient. And to be fair, if you're bitching about my vessel, you're the one who decided when they shoved my head against your mummy to vomit into my mouth. So that's your fuck up.
Wasn't my corpse. I was just along for the ride.
Oh, that's right. It was Three-Eyed Boy.
Wasn't his corpse either.
What the fuck?
Magic.
Yeah, I know. Fucking magic. It's always your answer.
This is so. Are you still so surprised that the unexplained is still unexplainable? That science
No.
hasn't worded it all out?
I'm aware at this point.
Go ahead.
No, continue.
For as complicated and like derived as this university is, sometimes simpler is better.
Fair enough. Don't get me wrong, I've read the arcane texts. I've looked them over. They make sense. But still, some things are a little nuts, even if they are part of the world still. Like weird, apparently temporal, timey-wimey shit happening with that same corpse that was going on with you. I want to explain that, by the way.
To be honest, I don't quite remember.
I'm gonna roll insight to see if that's bullshit or not.
Sure. What's an
That's-
insight?
Two successes.
Not entirely bullshit. But he notices that you're catching on a little bit. He kind of like shifts his head back to look at you. But the last thing I do remember is Mexico.
What were you doing there?
That I don't fucking remember at all. And again, wasn't me, wasn't my corpse, all that guy.
So were you did the corpse, if it wasn't your corpse, did they slurp you down like you slurped down the three-eyed friend there too? Is that why you're there? It's why you were in there?
You're asking the right question in a very wrong manner. You're getting closer.
Could be easier if you just fucking told me.
Now, where's the fun in that? Also, I do not quite remember all of it.
Fair enough.
But, have you heard from Portia at all?
Have I lately?
No.
Okay. No, I've not. I assume she's busy. Why?
Curiosity killed the cat, kid. I love that thing.
I'm sure.
But, and you get a text.
Killer.
Mm-hmm.
God, when's the last time I had a fucking hot dog?
The fuck's a hot dog?
I explain it in basic terms.
Ew, pork?
It's Chicago. Like, it's a cultural thing here, man.
You guys eat pork?
Yeah, you're in fucking America, dude.
It's like taken aback and a little horrified.
Yeah, you're kosher now? That's new.
I'm not kosher, but I'm not suicidal.
It's cooked. It's sanitized.
He's just still confused, being like,
We have, okay, like, I understand, like, there's a big cultural thing with pork in a lot of places around the world, but here it's a big deal, okay?
I mean, back in my day, pork was how you died. But, I mean...
We know how to cook it now.
Well, I mean, good for morons. How many, like, what was the trial and error period to, like, make sure that it was properly cooked? Like, how many times did people have to actually die?
I don't know,
Humanity
man.
is so stupid.
I've never been an agricultural major, so I couldn't tell you. But I'm sure if you'd like, I can Google
They
it for
have
you later.
degrees for agriculture?
Yeah, dude.
Jesus Christ. Alright, whatever.
God, you can be an elitist prick. Okay, we still have to eat. Like,
It's-
farming's... it's a whole industry now, man.
It's always been an industry. You grow the food, or it dies, and you starved, and God, your generation is so spoiled.
There are technologies involved now.
The downfall of us all.
Jesus Christ, okay, boomer.
What's a boomer?
At that, Nathan just cackles.
Shh.
Sorry. Sometimes it's fun to fuck with you back.
All right. Well, should probably get along to that or something, maybe. And then all of a sudden, you hear from coming up, "Oh, hello there." And you see Brett.
In the library?
Yeah.
Hello. Didn't expect to see you here.
Well, I didn't expect to come, but I have to admit, this rather is beautiful.
One of my favorite places.
I can see why. He's sort of looking in awe of it all and just sort of taking it all in. It's breathtaking. Truly.
It is.
Anyway, how are you?
Good, but busy, but good.
Oh, that's so good. Busy's good. We missed you at the club.
I know. I miss being there more often, but I'm sure it won't be too long before I'm back having some fun again.
Oh, surely. You what have you been doing these nights anyway? You've just been being
The Tremere.
the cute warlock. Oh, all right, that too.
I appreciate it though. Good to see you.
Oh, I know, but um,
What
I
brings
didn't.
you down here?
There it is. I was just making sure you were still alive and you knew actually how to, you know, make sure this whole deal worked.
Oh, I still very much do.
Good. I thought I would get to you before the sheriff found his way into here, and I know he's going to make his way into here, which is why I have to be extra quiet and careful.
Should we move to one of those private studies?
Run away from the sheriff? Gods no. I
What is
like my head, and I like not having a stake in my chest.
Fair enough. What is he? He's coming here for what?
I don't know, and that's what I want to figure out.
Weird. I don't think I've ever seen him around here ever.
Well, me and Azuli have a bit of a pool going on right now back at Succubus Club, and I just want to be proven right. So, here's what I need for you to do. I need you to text me as soon as he comes in, whether or not, well, what exactly he's coming to you about.
He's seeking me out specifically?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm sure. Once I talk to him, I can relay that information.
Thank you, darling. I do miss you, actually. All the other kindred are, well, old and boring, except for Keller, but I have no interest in parleying with Annabelle's little dressless sombre creature.
She's more than a pretty face, I'll have to warn you. You should see her right hook.
Oh, I would never cross her in a million years, but let's... my clan has their pet La Sombra. Good whoop-de-doo.
I wouldn't call them a pet, but go on.
Yeah. You know, it's what they are. But, despite what Annabelle might say, she is a woman of poison. She'll say one thing to your face, and of course this stays between you and me, and has a million games working inside of mind. It used to annoy me, but honestly, I have to respect her. She is loyal.
I feel like at some point, once we all get that old, won't we all become like that?
Gods, I hope not. How
Fair
boring would
enough.
that be? Oh, what would Critias be thinking now? Ooh.
I'm sure he's having a philosophical debate with himself in the mirror at the moment.
Oh, well, I mean, he is good in bed.
Good to know.
One time. One time.
I mean, we only live with well.
Also, I don't think he partakes anymore. Far too
Ah.
old. Been through far too much.
I suppose it makes sense. Was it enjoyable at least?
Very. Okay, I gotta get going now.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. He reaches over and gives you a kiss real quick.
I return it.
Please do come. And he turns to Dana, fuck off.
Nathan just gives her like a smile in response to that phrasing. He goes, good
Mhm.
choice of words.
And he bolts away really quick. It only takes about 5 minutes.
Nathan goes back to like he's working.
Yeah. It only takes about 5 minutes until you see that skinny black teenager making their way throughout the library. He makes his way over across the libraries and stops at one shelf, kind of like eyes a book real quick and takes it and begins working his way over to you. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
I'm all right. Hey, can the public check books out, or is it only students?
I believe the public can. Is that right? I honestly don't remember.
I don't either. I'm gonna say they can.
College libraries generally are students only.
I
think-
mean, it's
I think University of Chicago's a public library though, too.
it could be. Some are both.
Yeah.
It depends.
Yeah.
We could just say it is. I'll be like,
Yeah.
yeah. If you have a library card.
Puts it to the side. Actually, never read that. I wanted to read it. Anyway, hey, I'm here on business. You're gonna be coming with me.
Okay. Let me just save this real quick. All right, and he closes the laptop.
What you working
Okay.
on?
Just PhD stuff.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
Pretty good. I kind of been enjoying going back to it, to be honest.
Cool. For what purpose?
Why not? It's something I enjoy.
Oh, I could think of multiple predatory reasons why you shouldn't be doing it. You know, perpetuating I'm gonna go on a rant. And you don't want anything to do with that and about the student loan situation.
I'm
So,
aware of how fucked up the American education system is, but yes.
you don't know the half of it. Come on.
Follow.
We're going to Portillo's.
Yeah, I got a text about that.
Oh, did you know?
Keller wants to have a family meeting.
Well, I'm going to be there too. You like hot
Sounds
dogs?
It's been a long time. I did enjoy them.
Can you eat one?
Humanity 6, can I? I don't remember.
If you had iron gullet.
Unfortunately not, but I remember the memories.
Yeah.
And I can at least enjoy the smell.
I like to order coffee. It keeps me in and people complain less. So,
The smell of coffee. I miss that taste.
it's April 12th now. It's not as cold as it once was.
Okay.
The Cubs are starting to play in Wrigley Field. The White Sox as well. Soldier Field is being a little closed up or renovated to their soccer club in Chicago.
Hmm.
Hockey is in the last death throes leading to the playoffs. And it's starting to become tourist season. Damien brings up the Taste of Chicago Food Festival in Millennium Park. Mentions that a sort of artistry to it. I'm kind of envious of all the people who get to go down there and eat all the food, you know?
Yeah. I do miss food a lot.
Well, it's just like an entire festival around restaurants in Chicago. It's kind of... I don't know, I think it's cool. It's good for the city.
Yeah, 100%. It's just like all the different cultures that is Chicago, all making their food for everyone to enjoy. It's a good time.
You know, just a little outside in, I want to say like 38th Street on the south side, there's this Jamaican restaurant. And, I mean, I can't eat it, but the smells, oh my god.
I don't know if I ever got to try Jamaican.
I never did. I just know it smells good.
Fair enough.
And if you're
I like
willing,
to. Oh, sorry.
no, you go ahead.
I like to walk by some of the Mediterranean places.
Oh no, that I did get to try. And when I was young, oh, what
Lamb is so good.
I've been thinking about it a lot back then, and when I was mortal, Italian food was huge here.
Mm. Oh yes, I could see. I do miss it.
Al Capone's mom actually cooked for me once.
Damn, that's really fucking cool, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's before I robbed him.
Oh, fair. I bet she could cook.
Oh, that woman made a sauce with everything, and I thought Italian food was just pizza and spaghetti, but no, so much better. She made this fish with like this red sauce that she would just sort of slather over it. Just
Fuck yeah.
Moms can cook. Well, yours.
Yes. She was okay. No 5-star experience, but she cooked. It was good.
Hmm.
She preferred to treat herself to other people's cooking more than she liked to make her own. Dad was probably a better cook.
Bet he was.
He really liked ribs. Goddamn, did he like ribs?
Wits in sight.
Okay. Oh fuck, critical.
What
Four.
is
So, 2 Anki boys.
4?
It's starry Anki boys.
They're just 2 successes though, so it's 4 successes.
Yeah.
Okay. You're 1 short.
Motherfucking.
Needed 5.
God fucking fuck.
He just sort of nods and goes, "Yeah, oh, I bet he could, man. Ribs are cool. They're all right, better than pancakes. Hey, we're here, man."
Cool. I
He
hop
is,
out.
he is a child of the Depression. And as he makes his way out, opens up to Portillo's. It's a fast food restaurant. Primarily hot dogs and the like. And he says, "Now we wait."
I text Keller in the group chat, like, hey, I'm at Portillo's, with Damien.
We go back to Matthias real quick. Matthias. It takes you... Actually, why don't you roll me a wits and awareness check?
How in the blue? Oh, 2. Jesus.
2 successes.
Yeah.
It takes you a while to find Alexa. They're somewhere here in this area, in this park near the docks, on the borders of Lake Michigan. Too long. And unfortunately, by the time you think it's too late, as you hear a "What the fuck?" somewhere off in the distance.
God damn it. I'm gonna start rushing over that direction.
You rush your way over, making your way through a number of bushes, just barreling through that way. And you see Alexa handing them a scalpel, a homeless man. And they say to them, "What you did was very rude. And you have to know that that lie needs to come out of your body because it will kill you from within inside. So here you go." He's like, it has to come out. And he takes the scalpel.
Alexa!
What?
What are you doing?
Killing a groomer?
Who did he groom?
I think this other little boy, I could be wrong. I don't know. I could have been misreading the situation. Was I misreading the situation? He says to them, "No, I thought he looked really nice." See? Alec has been teaching me about restraint and to have a healthy release, and I feel like this is a healthy release.
Try not to make a scene. It upsets people when you do it in public.
We're not in public. We're hidden away.
Then do what you must.
You heard the man. Cut the lies out of your throat, please. And he takes the scalpel, stabs himself in the neck, and slits it wide open. And Alexa's just watching him with a rapt fascination as he expires. And then she breaks hold of her dementation, and suddenly he watches him die in the panic below. And as he falls to the ground, they sort of make their way over the corpse and squat down and hover, just watching them. They tie their hair back so it's not in a complete ponytail.
Mm. Matthias just kind of watches.
Hold on. Act like a person, not like a beast, Matthias.
Pedophiles and groomers are not people, Quinn.
Fair enough. You did not give in to the beast. You know what? I'm gonna make that mechanical from now on. Instead of being like, what is law? What is justice? What is society? Let's work on that a little bit more. I feel like I'm following the spirit of the rules here with this accepting that argument.
I did have a logical thing in that there is words in the Bible that says man shall not lie with children. So that is within Matthias's thing, and also not children.
Yeah, fair enough.
So if he believes Alexa and he's lived this life, this is not a soul worth saving, at least to him.
So Alexa continues to watch as they expire into the warm April dirt of Chicago. And watches them die and just says, I don't know, man. It's just not the same.
Beyond the scene we just saw and the problems, I'll deal with the moral dilemmas later. But Alexa, it is good to see you. It has been a while. What brings you around? The people of the camp have noticed your presence.
Oh, have they? I mean, I probably do. I don't clash well with this sort of people scene. I understand. They're nice though. I like them. Except for this guy.
Yep.
How's your little... Oh, go ahead, Lamar. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's I'm not used to it, but there's some sins that cannot be forgiven. Even I understand this.
I missed you, man.
So it's good to see you, Alexa. But very rarely do you walk around without a reason.
Very true. Follow me. We're gonna go down to Portillo's.
The hot dog stand?
Yeah, Damien wants to talk to your coterie, including you.
Ah. Okay. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you eat hot dogs? Can I eat hot dogs? I haven't tried in so long.
I loved hot dogs, man. I think I did, especially with like mustard and relish. Oh my god. I remember actually going to Wrigley Field one time and trying one when I first came to America.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I haven't had one since, and it was the best thing I've ever had.
They can be a lovely treat. I've heard on the far west of the United States, they actually wrap some of them in bacon. Never had one myself, but it sounds...
And Anarch told me that near the convention center there, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I think he was just trying to distract himself from the time before I turned him into ash.
A good attempt, I would say.
I would love to go to LA. There's this new Prince there. How's your cult going? Straight up, just asks.
My group of survivors are doing well. They are learning tasks, becoming helpful, staying out of the street.
It's a cult. It's a cult, Matthias. You gotta just call it what it is. Not to them, obviously, but like, it's a cult.
It is. I do not stand with this, but anyone can call any organization that follows a belief a cult.
I don't think so, man.
I have not asked my people to do anything outside of their own will.
True, but true religions have history, infrastructure, wars, money, resources. No offense.
None taken.
But like, it's a cult, man. Look, my husband's in a cult. I know a cult when I see one.
I respect your view, but politely decline.
Fair enough. We're almost there. Hey, by the way, has Keller been talking about me?
Every time Keller thinks, says, has an idea about you, they almost smile, which is the best thing of a compliment I've ever seen that person ever give.
I would blood bond her, is all I'm saying. Or them. Oh, damn it. Wait, anything but him.
I believe anything but him. I think Zay is still the more comfortable. I don't know. I tried to call him Keller to avoid everything. But let them be for a little bit longer. Blood bonding sucks.
Not if you choose to do it. That's how Alex and mine relationship works. That's what a blood marriage is. You are blood bonded to each other for eternity.
Consent is key.
Very true.
Like how the people in my particular building have consented to being there because they're not in a cult.
Where else were they gonna go, man?
There's so many shelters in the city.
Yeah, the city doesn't really do a good job of making enough room for him.
No city does a good job of making room for him. That's why most of them move to the west.
Or your cult.
Or my refuge, yes.
Alright, and she opens and they open the door for you to go into Portillo's. Keller, you're also making your way over there, and you see Matthias and Alexa. You see Alexa holding the door open for Matthias, and they notice you, almost like with an instinct to like turn around. Weird Malkavian shit. Knowing you're approaching, they give you a little wave. How's it going?
A little offended that everybody gets an escort but me.
I'll have to remember next time to ignore my child and come over to get you.
No, it's fine. I like to occasionally remind myself that I'm an independent. It's fine. God, this place smells great. Oh my god.
I know.
I never got to go here before. This sucks.
It opened for me by the time and you see Damon be like, "Yo, Alexa, will hold on."
Little flying plane.
Oop.
Okay. So, Alexa looks and says, "Well, next time I'll have to pay you a visit. Maybe we can."
Man, O'Hare really
No.
changed their flight path.
Those red eyes are coming in hot, man.
Can we fly in a plane?
I'll have to come and get you next time. Maybe we could spend some more time at the Succubus Club or something.
I haven't been in a while, so I look forward to that.
And then Damien goes, "Yo, Alexa." Cut it. And she's like, "Right. That's my cue. Call me."
Matthias will kind of lean over to Keller as they come. I think my parent likes you.
I'll take that as a compliment as we walk over to Damien.
And Nathan's with them.
Hey guys. Good evening.
Young Alex. Yes, young Alex. It is good to see you again.
I hope you didn't say it like
That's exactly how he said it. Young Alex, yes.
Deep in the stacks again.
Yep. You know me.
I like to think so.
And how have you been, Keller?
Broke a dude's wrist like an hour ago.
I'm sure you deserved it.
I'm sorry, you want to press a gun up to me and think I'm not going
Oh.
to do anything about it?
I'm surprised
Oh.
you didn't break both his wrists.
I was.
No, we got kicked out for it, but I can come back, but he can't, so.
Oh, well, that worked out.
Justice.
I'm probably going to not go there for a little bit just to let it ease up a bit, but I'm
Which
dealing with him in the future.
Damien speaks up and asks which club.
Tao.
Yeah. Annabelle Gould, the owner.
Nice.
Identifies that.
Anyway, Damien reaches into the back pocket of their jean and pulls out an envelope. The prince only requests I ensure the envelope reached you guys. And he brings out 4 phones. They're all burners. They'll connect you to one of my people. You'll get 1 use out of each of them, and then they'll go dead. Clear?
Yep.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Fun.
Good night.
Oh, Matthias.
Yes, sir.
There's another Elysium we hang out with. Red number 5. You should know that.
Oh.
Which of us did they hand the letter to?
Who wants to read?
You are the one currently in college. You should probably be the best one to read out loud.
Wow.
Rude. Oh,
Wow.
Well.
I have the ability to joke.
Wow.
What I lack is the care to do
If
so.
I gave more of a shit, I'd be offended.
Anyway,
So, if you go to handouts,
I see it.
the prince's
assume-
letter.
My trusted kin, I write to you in complete confidence. Confidence you will remain silent about the information in this letter, and confidence you will perform this task completely and swiftly. Tomorrow night, a delegation will arrive at O'Hare. You are to safely guard and transport them from the airport to the 3rd floor of the Succubus Club the night after 2100, no later. The night of their arrival is the night of their arrival. It is your task to keep them somewhere safe, bringing them to the SC on the night following. I should not have to mention I expect the delegation to arrive at the SC intact and well rested. Our visitors consist of individuals of our kind, a small-framed East Asian woman with long dark hair and a bald, bearded older gentleman who I choose to describe as unkempt. Meet the delegation at 2200 outside the Terminal 5 Herrick Grocers, I think I'm reading that right, in the arrivals
Yes.
area.
Mm-hmm.
A car will be ready for you at the terminal parking lot in Zone 22. The registration and keys for which are also in this envelope, though you may wish to arrange an additional car of your own. Do ensure certain troublemakers from within our social club do not disrupt your task. I am confident you are aware of whom I speak, but for clarity's sake, I have enclosed files Damien's compiled. Use the night you receive my message to subtly kill the fire before it begins. Do not cause unnecessarily trouble by leaving stains on the ground. Merely subdue potential issues temporarily. For your own and the city's sake, I don't want anyone feeling like they need to cause a rebellion due to your actions. Payment for the successful completion of this task is guaranteed in keeping with my family's generosity. Sincerely, PKJ.
A simple escort mission.
Those are always annoying.
They're never that simple.
No, they're not.
Oh, is that...
And then there's these 2 other handouts, Quinn, are in the letter as well.
There are 3, and those 2 handouts, and the last one, it simply just reads Genghis on the envelope. You know Genghis.
Mm-hmm. Noah Grill, Flyboy.
Noah Gruel, Flyboy. This member of our club followed in Tyler's footsteps with his interest in the city's air travel system. He believes O'Hare is his territory and claims to control everything entering and leaving Chicago via flight. He will undoubtedly raise questions about our guests and their business and perhaps prevent them from passing security, though we suspect they have methods of bypassing mundane checks. He has influence over the Department of Aviation's executive team, specifically one Felicity Miller. and then Crook. Name: Charles Dawson, alias Crook. When Charles becomes bored, unnecessary drama occurs, and we believe he heard of this coming delegation. Therefore, he will undoubtedly do whatever he can to draw unwanted attention and disrupt proceedings. He will most likely send out thugs to spy on you and sabotage your mission just to prove his relevance in the city. He will be around Crook's Lounge near Rogers Park, as they are currently renovating.
So we have one whose domain is the airport and has all eyes around aviation in and out. And we have another one who's just a barking dog trying to cause problems.
And then we have Genghis. So another dog.
Now, I started this journey as an old man. Please remind me who Genghis is.
He's a anarch who doesn't like me.
He wouldn't like me if he remembered me.
Is he the racist at Elysium?
Nope. His friend.
Not
Friends
better.
with that guy.
They're friends.
Not better.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I think he tried to fight us at the Blue.
We don't know that.
Oh, never mind.
We just Nathan and I had a lengthy conversation with him on top of the blue velvet while you were talking to Rosa. Inside.
Oh, that's good to know.
He's a dick.
Well, as most people in our particular social club tend to be. So, we have three potential issues to try to snuff out before tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Yep.
Yes, good math. Any ideas how we should begin?
Let's see.
Nathan, roll me an intelligence and politics check.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me get that pulled up. Shit. But I can't remember what my politics rating is. 3. Oh.
Look at me go.
Books are a thing.
Books and learning. That's me. 4.
4.
Mhm.
Just what you needed. You know that Critias has significant sway even over the Anarchs. Not so much Wainwright, but he can definitely get Genghis to do whatever he liked. You don't know if it's so much from power or just respect, but you know he can get it done, and that he does have a liking for you.
Well, one option to get rid of one of our problems is I go to Curtios about our friend Genghis. Might have to do a favor for him, but if it keeps him out of the way, I think it'd be worth it. This is coming directly from the prince, so...
Sounds like a viable plan, especially if we can get I'm overthinking things, but I'm thinking if we can get Crook and our particular friend to kind of battle it out away from the airport.
Might be difficult with that flyboy, seeing as how their domain is their airport.
Well, I'm eliminating Crook with Genghis. Flyboy is going to be a completely different thing. Do we know what retainers we just have with these what resources we have with these 4 phones?
And one use and they're done,
They
right?
are one-use burner phones, so we have to use them wisely.
Do we know what they're good for, though?
Phone calls. Advice. If we need to make secretive calls that can't be tracked or traced. In dealing with all of this tonight, as the princess suggested that we deal with this tonight.
Yes. I was asking the skill set of the people on the other side of the phone, but that is okay.
It depends on who we want to call.
I
As we
think our
don't
friend.
really have the time to drive around the city asking people in person.
Nope. I think our friend Jason should be involved, perhaps, at least for tomorrow.
Most definitely. If anything, I'll probably have to ask him for at least some type of escort. Escort the escorters, if you will.
Matthias,
Yes, sir.
roll wits and aspects.
Somebody's listening.
We are in the middle of the goddamn room. Oh, wait.
Or resolve in aspects, I apologize.
Oh, you meant
It's like,
to
but
say...
that's worse.
Yeah, you meant to say wits.
No, I meant to say resolve.
I feel as if you meant to say wits. But it's okay. Oh, that's still not bad. I got 3.
What you needed. Beware the thin blood who watches eagles fly.
What's wrong?
Not here. Would you guys like to join me back at our domain?
How close is it?
Walking distance, everything in downtown Chicago has some walkability to it. It's probably a 20-minute walk.
Let's haul ass.
Well, let's not look like we were in a hurry.
Yeah. Matthias is just gonna make his way out.
Making your way out of this, you find yourself walking through the streets of Chicago, passing in between brick buildings and underneath a sky portion of the subway loop train as you eventually make your way, painting the picture of the scenery of where you guys are making your trek.
As soon as they get to anywhere where he thinks like earshot's not really possible for someone around us, he will let them know, beware of the thin blood who watches the eagles fly.
Can I roll to see if I know much about thin bloods now?
And this will be an intelligence politics roll again.
Oh, okay. Oh, same dice pool I literally just put together, so... 4 again.
4.
Mm-hmm.
You know that Flyboy is a thin blood.
Flyboy is thin. So...
Flyboy must be taken care of then.
Indeed. So we're like walking as we're talking.
Well, I haven't had one of those in a good minute. But okay. So we talked to Curious about that guy. Now we have to deal with Flyboy and Crook.
How do I know the best way to get in contact with Courteous? Because I know he in general, I'm pretty sure doesn't fuck with like modern communication.
You would have to go to his office and take a gamble to see if he's there. He is there most nights, but all communication that you have had with Courteous up until this point has been through letters. He is being respectful of your distance in order for you to, as he worded it, regain what you have lost.
I think the best thing I can do is go to see if he's in his office.
You could probably do that tonight, correct?
Yes. Do we want to split up? Do you want me to go take care of that now?
Not quite yet. It's still early night, right? Like 10, 11 o'clock?
Yep.
Not quite yet. Um, I would like a solid plan on what we're going to do about Flyboy and Crook. Flyboy's going to cause problems with security. He's going to raise flags, probably have the TSA, I'm sorry, hold them until the proper authorities show up.
Unless we take out the one he has control over, this Felicity.
Yep. He's put her out of commission for a night, at least not a few.
If she just coincidentally forgets that she has to work tomorrow.
Yes.
But the question is if we can find her.
Or I command her to take the soonest red eye she can to California.
For
Or
a much
even-
needed vacation.
Or, you know what, actually with longer flight, how about Tokyo?
It's so good this time of year. The cherry blossoms are in bloom.
Yeah, I think she'd
I think
love
she'd
it.
love it.
I know y'all your voices are sounding evil, but it is a lovely vacation we're sending Felicity on. But the question is where the hell is she?
That is the question.
Do any of you have contacts, retainers at the airport? Or do maybe one of these phones do?
I bet I know who does. Maybe you should have a talk with Annabelle.
Annabelle knows people, but I don't know if she would know how to get in contact or figure out who might.
I can ask Tent City if they know anyone who works there, but it's going to cause problems.
So I know at least one person. If I can get Curtius to agree, we got one person taken care of already, I guess we should say.
Yes.
So
I'm not
part
worried about
one
that one too much.
is Curtius and Genghis.
Part 2 is Felicity Miller, who's probably going to be our biggest issue at the airport.
And
then there is Charles Dawson Crook, who's going to cause shit because he's an asshole, which, by the way, according to this, everyone should be on their P's and Q's about being followed.
always.
Of course.
When you do what I do for an unliving, you might want to keep an eye on yourself.
Do we have out of character? Is there anything I could roll? I don't know, or any of us could roll to know if we've heard of him by talking to other kindred, what we know about him, or if it's the first time we've ever heard of this guy.
Of whom?
The
Crook.
Crook. Yeah.
Crook. Roll me a intelligence. This will again be
Politics.
politics.
I'm glad I fucking invested that heavily.
Carbo.
Come on.
Oh, I got 2. So
What
here
do
we
you-
go.
1, 2,
Sorry.
3,
Ints
4,
plus
5.
politics.
I got 6.
You got 6.
Yeah.
Okay. You know that. And what'd you get, Keller?
2.
2. Okay, so you lost. Sorry.
I know.
Um.
I'm only rolling intelligence, man.
So, a few of the things you know is that Crook's Lounge is sort of a local franchise of bars that he owns, and that this Nosferatu is particularly fond of becoming the silent partner of many bar owners. That's about all that you pretty much know about him. But with 6, you know that his primogen is Khalid. You met him when you were first inducted into the Camarilla, when you were first embraced.
I remember
One
him.
where
Okay.
Matthias and Keller just
Yeah.
went.
But that was that was Khalid you met, the primogen, not Crook.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I meant.
So I'll pass that initial info off. I did meet his primogen the one time. The
did?
first night. Oh, you might not remember it. He would talk to me while we were at the booth when we first met.
Okay, if you say so.
He did. He did a thing, and then both of you looked away.
Sure.
I believe it at this point.
Sounds about right.
Doesn't surprise me. I'm not saying I don't believe you, but
So we can either call in
If this
what
is
should
for
we-
this is for the prince, we might have to call in. We're gonna have to call in favors.
and also we haven't mentioned it yet, but the prince requires us to hold them somewhere for a night and a day. I don't think we can hold them at the hotel.
No, there's no way in fuck.
That is not safe enough.
Then you need to contact Annabelle about getting safe passage in the succubus club.
That's what Annabelle
No.
can help us with.
But we're not supposed to bring them to the succubus club until the night after.
That's
So
right.
we can't bring them there before. So, nix. But the Blue Velvet likes you very much, Matthias.
That's true. It's an
And
Elysium.
they would be well taken care of there with the circulatory system.
By the
Yeah.
way, there's also a place called the Red Number 5, which is another Elysium.
Bronwyn
Oh.
knows you.
I will contact Bronwyn and see if I can get a room for tomorrow till the next day. See, they're gonna
It'd be-
cost me money or favors, but it'll be worth it for this.
And this note doesn't tell us anything about the people we're picking up and the problems they might cause when we pick them up, which is fun.
Well, we know there's an East Asian woman with long dark hair, and then a bald bearded gentleman who is unkept, which he might feel welcomed at the hotel. There's plenty of gentlemen that fit that description here.
I think I'm very fond of the idea of them both staying at the Blue Velvet, if I'm being honest.
That was my
Oh.
first thought.
I will make that phone call. Now, as soon as we find Felicity, we can convince them to take a nice trip to Tokyo. I hear Osaka is very nice this time of year as well.
One-way flight.
Crook is the question, especially when they have spies on us as well.
And what was the phrasing? Thugs?
Bugs, specifically.
Thugs.
And I think if we're trying to get them to stay at the Blue Velvet, we need to stay there too. We need to stay in
Probably.
close proximity to them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Blue Velvet's probably going to be a safe location. Here's an idea I have, but I am not the smartest man here. Person, I am so sorry.
You're fine.
I could probably convince a few of my people to cause a ruckus at the Crook's Lounge. It's currently being renovated, so there's probably not many people there. But if there is continual damage there, it will bring focus.
Few
Far away
Molotovs.
Molotovs, breaks backs, petty larceny.
I mean, we should take care. Well, we do need to take care of things to not cause too much damage, according to the note.
I was thinking of petty damage.
An innocent break-in to an under construction bar, I think, would be acceptable.
It'll be enough to cause a problem.
He has. It says he has. I remember he owns a few places, so we need to hit one or two of them at least. At least two.
If we can find the name.
But we have to be careful not to push it too much.
I have maybe 3 or 4 people that will do it. They might be able to convince another 1 or 2, but I can only call for about 4.
Fair
I
enough.
think we should hit just the one. It might look too targeted if we go after more than one.
I say we go after Crooks since that's their main thing, and if we by chance mess with the title of the place, that would definitely put a bee in their bonnet. I'd definitely be upset if someone destroyed
Maybe-
something named Matthias.
Maybe have them leave a message to show that this is just the first one that they'll be hitting, which would maybe
I really,
send his thugs out to protect the others and keep them off our backs.
Roll another wit, this time a wits plus politics check.
Me?
Yeah.
Any of you.
Anyone? Okay.
Yeah, anyone.
I'll roll it, but I'm not good at politics.
I'll roll another 3 dice.
I'll roll 4. I have 4 in wit, so 4
I
dice.
did
Fuck
not
not.
I did not remember I put 3 dots into politics, so
Do I have
will.
anything in politics?
I only rolled 1.
No, I don't.
I got 4 again. Fuck yes.
Holy shit! I have. What the fuck?
Did you crit?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
4, 6. I
Yes.
rolled 4 dice and I have 6.
Fuck yeah, Lamar.
You needed 6.
Yes. Fuck yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Both my red dice. What the fuck?
You crit on your red dice?
One of my red dice is crit. One of my black dice is crit.
Okay. So, there is a particular bar. I'm going to word this in the way that Matthias will know it first, but you are, through your enemies of the Nosferatu clan, one in particular, you know that this crook you may have heard of through them once, although he owns these bars, what you've known him for is that he is particularly fond of the Steel Horse Lounge in Albany Park. Almost to the point that he cherishes it more than Crook's Lounge. You don't know why, you just know that he does.
I will give this information as is.
You would have heard that in Nosferatu, but you're putting the two together.
Yeah.
There's, yeah.
Well, that sounds like a more interesting target. Maybe have your friends go there instead.
That's what I'm thinking.
Throw a few bricks through some fucking windows.
The young and the downtrodden do a lot of things to survive. I'm not against doing this. Lamar's memory is shit. What's the name of that lounge?
The Steel Horse Lounge.
Thank you.
In Albany Park.
How far is that from where we are? I still don't know.
Let's find out. Shouldn't be that far.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it's not going to be like a full day to get down there or something. Or they don't have safety to get home. I'll call Jason to round up.
If we're at the hotel, he's probably here.
He is here. I will talk to him.
If we don't want to waste one of our phones.
Yeah.
About
mainly, I will contact him about getting some guys around to do a special operation, as he continues to call them.
About an hour train ride.
Okay, that's that. Yeah, it's good to do crime outside of your town anyway. I mean, I don't know that.
I do.
Both Lamar and Matthias. I don't know that. Anyway.
Dana and Keller know that.
So, current plans. Call Genghis. Get Khan off of our backs.
Call Curtius.
Call Curtius.
To get Genghis off our backs.
Genghis Khan.
I made a joke and went terribly wrong. Curdy has to get Khan off her back. Nathan, that is your job. I am going to call Bronwyn for safe passage to the Blue Velvet for tomorrow, and then contact Jason about getting a crew together to cause a ruckus.
Definitely want some windows smashed at least.
Of course. Your name is Keller. Keller, do you want to be in charge? I am so sorry. I apologize. Trust me, your beauty is better than your name.
Wow.
Would you like to figure out how to find Felicity Miller? We have to find them, and then we have to get them to Nathan, or at least scare them away from work tomorrow.
I don't want to use my merit on the first session of this R. I'm literally clouded one probing question of Annabelle about a particular thing I'm having because I have one dot in Annabelle.
You have 4 phones of resources.
I can't use them to call.
We gave you a stylist. Use it.
That's true. We did buy you a stylus. You have a BlackBerry. God damn it.
No,
the burner
it's not a stylus. It's old school BlackBerry.
Oh, God damn it. God
But
damn
the
it.
burners are to be used to call, and I can't call people over the phone.
So, I apologize. I keep forgetting that is a...
It goes all like you can't fucking hear shit.
I'd like to speak to Jason. He knows all of you at this point, and you had a nice rapport with him in the last mission.
Are you just trying to make sure the group is doing equal work? Is that what you're doing right now?
Yes.
Have you Googled him yet?
Not as of yet. But luckily, his particular job in this mission has nothing to directly do with our particular social club.
Fair enough. Something you should think about.
Trying to figure out how to do it without hurting my soul.
Taking other people's free will is bound to do something to it.
Just make him forget.
I need...
Consent is key.
And make it a thing like you're in welcoming in with open arms to the church. I don't know.
Yes.
But anyway, so to be clear, we need, once they come, when do we want them to, are we worried about Crook harassing them? We're worried about Crook harassing them on the way in or on the way to the Succubus Club the next night?
My bet, if I was a betting man, I would say that it is Flyboy's job to prevent exit of the airport. Crook is probably going to start jumping us as soon as we make our way into the city.
It's probably why it was suggested that we have 2 cars.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if Flyboy's domain is the airport, I don't think Crook is going to be able to work in there.
It's true.
But the idea is to thin their numbers. If we can get the people out to a safe location, probably have 2 of us drive, and then any issues that will arrive will be dwindled because they'll be too busy trying to defend or fix up the lounge.
Keller, intelligence streetwise.
Hey.
Your specialty is included.
Seven on a crit.
Jesus. Yeah, so you know that Maori, their main supplier are the Vice Lords of Chicago. They like Maori, mostly because she brings in the cash, and that's something that you could possibly use to your advantage as well. But you would have to contact Maori for that and see what the deal is. You did just have an incident with somebody who could be connected to that as well.
Need to talk to her anyway about that. So, would be beneficial. Okay. So, I'm gonna call Curtius, call the Blue Velvet, talk to Jason. I might have a lead. I have to talk to Maori first. And I need to talk to her about, the wrist breaking, but 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yes.
I will begin. Matthias is going to take out his phone and start texting Bronwyn. Hey, Bronwyn.
Or whatever the ghoul's name is. I can't remember.
Yeah. I need.
Eleanor Hewitt.
Eleanor Hewitt.
Or I'm sorry. Nina Rowland. Again, I apologize. Ian Gibson.
Ian Gibson.
The very efficient lady, if I remember right.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry again.
It is Hewitt.
It's no, Nina Rowland. Eleanor Hewitt's her mask.
Are we
yes,
sure?
yes,
Oh.
we're sure. We're sure.
The more you know.
Blue velvet lady. Got you. I will contact Nina. Matthias will go ahead and send a text to Nina saying I would like 2 rooms at the Velvet for tomorrow over the day. Overnight, over day.
They will reply, "What is your payment?"
That is a thing I keep forgetting exists in this world.
You have.
I'm gonna call in your favor.
You do have favor, but that is up to you. I'm
Yep.
sure we couldn't.
Otherwise, we can offer another favor.
Trading favors for favors gets difficult if you have no weight to them. Like if you haven't given anything in a while,
Yeah.
they may not take that.
I will owe a favor.
Try that first. It's always good to try.
We are calling it in now.
Lol.
Well, that was fast. What is the parameter?
We would enjoy having Sarah visit our system.
Sarah?
It's one of your cult members. One of your herd.
Oh, done.
Is this a permanent visit?
Are you denying the favor? Should we bring this to the Seneschal?
Be merciful. Well, understood.
We will send Mr. Gibson to pick her up immediately. Best regards. The rooms are yours.
Thank you. My herd is thinning. That was very fast.
As if you don't have more to choose from.
It's not the way this works.
Did we secure out of character real quick? Actually, are we gonna spend the night at the day
Yes.
at the Blue Velvet? Okay, so did we need 2 rooms or did we need 3? Because I'm imagining we don't know if our 2 guests are gonna want to shack up together.
I put 2 rooms. I figured that we'd put those 2 and then us 3.
We don't know if they'll be okay with that.
Or they stay in those 2 rooms and I just sleep on the couch outside of the outside. I don't care.
Fair enough.
That or they have to deal with them splitting the rooms and then having to share them with us.
Again,
We are there for their protection.
Fair enough.
yes.
They'll deal.
Matthias, do I have a way of contacting Sarah?
We're at the hotel. Is she not around?
You are just approaching the hotel now.
Okay. Is there anyone I recognize in the front? Basically, I need to find Sarah.
As a matter of fact, there is. You see Jason. He's doing quite better than you've seen him before. You've given him purpose in a way that he can actually find himself be useful in this environment. So he's just standing as a sentinel right now in the lounge. It's sort of his routine. He gets up, just, chats with the security guard who's also there. They're tight. They really enjoy each other's company. they're bullshitting about the Cubs. Um, and Jason looks up and he says, "Hey, what's up, man? Hey guys, how's it going?" And he gets up and he's like, "Yo, what's up, Nathan? Haven't seen you in a while."
Do you know him as Alex or Nathan? I can't remember.
Jason.
Alex.
Oh, Alex.
Jason knows him as Alex.
Alex, yeah, thank you. What's up, Alex? Haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, I've been busy, man. How are you?
Good. Yo, I got this new fun toy.
Oh?
Yeah. We're gonna have to go down the range and test it sometime, man.
Hell yeah, I'm down.
Nice. What's up,
You're
girl?
looking good, man.
Thank you. I know I shaved up a little bit and less scruffy, and I decided to give it a go. Get some sun during the daytime too.
Well, it's always good to see you in good spirits, my friend.
You too, preacher. What's going on, man?
I have two things for you, my good man. One, I am looking for Sarah. Do you know where she is?
Yeah, she's up in her room.
All right, I will go by myself. I believe you and Kelly need to catch up, for we have another task for you.
Yeah, right on, man. What's up, Keller? What's going on?
Give me a phone call. I'll probably be here for the rest of the night unless you call me, guys. And Matthias will make his way to Sarah's room.
What's up, Kelbell?
Oh God.
I thought I'd try it out.
I think it's adorable.
You can certainly try. Alex, did you want to go talk to your friend?
Indeed.
While it's still early.
It's good to see you, Jason. I'll see you around, man.
Later, Taylor.
Do keep us updated on your location, Alex.
I will. I'll tell you when I get there.
What's up, man? What's going on?
So, we need to cause a little bit of trouble.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Steel Horse Lounge?
Yeah, fuck that place.
Right. So, we kind of want to fuck with someone who likes it a whole lot. So, tomorrow night, if maybe you and a few of the others could maybe, cause a bit of a scene, make it a little bit distracting for a little while. Don't want to connect it too hard to you, but we're looking for a bit of a distraction while we do something else.
I think Papa may be down. He's big. He could cause some damage, but if honestly, I know you can throw it, so you want to go down, why don't you come with?
Unfortunately, I will be otherwise occupied. I would love to, and I would, because I have not had so much excitement in weeks, but I sadly do have a prior engagement that I must take care of.
Charisma persuasion. Looks play into it.
Thank you. Oh! From 1 to 3, let's go.
So hot!
Oh shit, I got a success on each of them.
3. Alright, man. Yeah, let me talk to Papa. We could go down there and how hardcore you want this thing?
I need it to be enough to require most hands on deck, but not necessarily the full throttle. Preferably around dusk time. And I know that is peak lounge time. After work, after school, winding down.
All right. Yeah, we can make that. We can make that work. Yeah, I can make it work. I don't know, Keller. I'm not gonna lie. I had a really bad experience at that place. particularly with one person. I have never considered hitting a woman before until I met that bar owner there. I'm serious.
Serious?
And
What are they like?
Old boomer hippie called me a baby killer. I thought that was just Vietnam shit, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I can hold it back, but like, I'll try. But like, I'm not gonna go AWOL. I'm not gonna like kill her, but like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just.
I mean, if you happen to see her car, I mean, that way I think that would actually do better to pull the heat off from our other person of interest and maybe bring it onto her so it's not related.
Yeah, man. All right, I got you.
Then you get a little bit of revenge on the side. That's not so bad.
All
I've
right.
been slighted before. It's a bunch of fucking bullshit. So.
All right.
And sometimes petty just does the job. I'm just saying.
It ain't petty. This is justice. This is justice.
I know. I get it. Fuck that place and fuck her.
I like you, Killer. I really do, but you don't get it. I'm sorry.
And that's fine. I don't have to.
All right. But yeah, we'll get it done. I'll let me go talk to Papa. All right.
Sounds good.
And Jason gets up and makes his way over to the elevators.
Jason's gonna fuck this up. Jason's gonna fuck this up.
But it'll fuck him up and not us.
We lose a retainer, a very good one, but yes, Jason's gonna fuck this up.
Well, maybe he'll push it on to Papa. Who knows? Who knows?
What is Nathan doing right now?
He is headed towards the university.
He's gonna head towards the university. All right.
Because that's where his office is, right?
Yeah. Let's and Nathan's heading upstairs. Matthias is heading upstairs. We're gonna do a little quick time skip for Nathan. Then we'll end on Matthias. Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
You find yourself working through the social sciences department of the University of Chicago, walking into the Gothic 4-story building that is home to all of the doctorates and professors of philosophy, history, archaeology even.
Nice.
And maybe you'll walk through these halls one day as Dr. Alexander Bishop.
Yep. That's the goal.
And be a teacher at the University of Chicago or a researcher. As you do, you reach the office of you-know-who.
Is the light on?
The light is on. It says, Doctor, right on the door.
I give a good 2 knock.
You may enter.
I walk in.
Oh, Mr. Taylor. And you
Good
see
evening.
Critias standing there in a tweed suit. A wig on and the beard well tucked in enough. Very Russian philosopher looking. A little unkept, but looks to you and he says, "And a good evening to you.
Thank you.
Please have a seat."
I take it.
He's sitting there, puts the papers down that he was grading. How are your studies going?
Very well, actually. I'm really enjoyed getting back to them.
I'm glad to hear that. Your dissertation is going well as well?
Yes, I've been working on it for quite a while, and I think it's better than my original content, to be honest.
I am on the doctorate board. I look very much forward to looking over it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate the letter as well that you sent me.
You are a student of mine, both here in the university and of the Camarilla. I take that task very respectfully.
Thank you. In regards to duties to the Camarilla,
Oh,
I was wondering if I might ask you to persuade your associate Genghis to be occupied for the next 2 nights and out of the way.
I haven't seen Genghis since he stops himself. Oh, since I asked him to deliver that letter to your room.
Oh yes, I remember that.
As do I.
He's not very fond of me.
He is a child.
I would
But
hope as old as he is, he had grown up a little, but what can you do?
he is a Bruja riddled with hypocrisy, of which I cannot stand. His morals conflict with one another. He says one thing and lives the stylish life of another.
Ah, isn't that the nature of an anarchist?
Not entirely, from my understanding. I know him a bit more.
Of course, on a personal level, I'm sure there is nuance I am not aware of.
Roll charisma and persuasion.
I put a dot into that shit. Thank God. Alright, his charisma is 2. Alright. 3 dice, let's go! 3 successes.
I think we're having a roll off right here, man.
What does that mean?
Roll again.
Oh God. 2 successes. I've only got 3 dice. I'm sure he's got like 7 or some shit.
No, he doesn't. Mr. Taylor, I hope your studies go well, but do not dictate to me how my clan shall behave, even in favor.
Of course. Apologies for any offense given.
Might I ask why, and what caused this such bold action?
Out of character. Let me read that letter from the prince again.
We are not to share any information from within the letter with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
TLDR.
Okay. I've been given a duty by an associate of ours, and Genghis may interfere with that duty directly, and I need to ensure that he is out of the way.
He can't.
What?
I said he can't. Okay.
Do I need to roll something?
No, you don't, because he doesn't have it, and I thought he did.
Oh.
He will instead just look at you and say, Mr. Taylor,
Yes, sir.
there is perhaps a way that I can be persuaded.
What would that entail, sir?
I will call upon a favor. A boon that you will owe me. I take my duties and loyalty to my clan, even the ones who are outside the Camarilla, very seriously.
Of course. I agree.
You shall inform the Herald of this major boon that you owe me.
I shall do so.
I shall call upon it at a later date, Mr. Taylor.
Very well. I thank you, sir.
Do not be so quick to thank.
Right. And with that, I think I'll get up and leave. Good evening.
And a good evening to you, Mr. Taylor. I do mean what I said. I do look forward to your dissertation.
I hope I can produce good enough quality that you'll enjoy it.
He nods his head. Close the door on your way out.
Very well, and I do so. It's like get like out of the hall, down the hall, and like outside. He's like, "Oh, son of a bitch." Which one's the Herald again?
That is your boy toy.
Ah. Okay. Hey, Brett.
You'll just get a text. Woof. Best of luck. But I'll let it know.
Thank you. I just let him know. Alright, I text the group chat. One down.
We go to Matthias. Matthias.
Mm-hmm.
Was the Lincoln Hotel renovated officially? Did we make that official on the last week?
I think we have said Did we ever add anything to the hotel?
I mean, I added another dot of Portian, but that doesn't really, it's not Chase, so.
Okay.
Without a dot, I'd say we definitely would have worked on it. Like, swept up, cleaned up, got rid of the graffiti.
Okay. It is that. But on this floor, you still hear the beat of somebody playing their music way too loud in a club. On the opposite end of the hall, you see a small party being played that is spilling out from the room and into the hallway. In some sense, it is people just having a good time, but in the other sense, Matthias, you know how parties in these places can be. But you're working your way in the opposite direction with the thin carpet, the rough lighting, until you approach room 313. Sarah's room. Sweet kid. Found God again. Off the streets, very thankful. I see it.
I just had something in my eye, Quinn.
Yeah, I'm so sure. Yeah. You knock on the door?
Yes.
Door opens. Hey, Matthias, how are you?
Hello, Sarah. How are you doing today?
I'm just finishing Leviticus. I don't know if I like this one.
Leviticus is the most not fun of
okay. Well, it's nice. It's nice.
I'm sure. Do you mind if I come in real quick? I would like to speak to you.
Yeah, of course. Come in. She works over, makes her bed real quick. She's like, I'm sorry, I've just been so caught up in the reading. because it's warm and summer's coming, and I was actually thinking about going out. I met somebody. Um,
Mm-hmm.
they're nice.
That's good. That's good. Sarah, I must say, I've seen such growth from you in your little bit of time here, going from the struggles of the streets to getting your life together to even reading upon your own, which is a step that I haven't seen a lot of people do.
I thought I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. It's nice. I like it.
Those with true belief never really forget. Sarah, I'm here because I have a favor to ask of you.
Yeah, after everything that you've given me, yeah, for sure. What's wrong with this?
This favor This favor is going to ask you to trust me.
Yeah, I do. Always.
Good. There is going to be someone who's going to take you to a club. And at this club, they are going to give you a particular task.
Okay.
I need you to perform this task with your full heart. I need you to trust that it'll be okay.
All you had to do was ask.
Good.
Can I just ask one thing, though?
Yes, Sarah.
Can I do it after Taste of Chicago tomorrow? That's where we're going. Get the free food from fancy restaurants and make us feel, I don't know, rich. I know what the Bible says, the meek shall inherit the earth, but it's just a festival, right?
While I do understand the request, I would not come so late at night if this is something that could have waited.
Okay, alright. That's fine. Yeah. No, you're right.
I appreciate it. They will be here within, I'm assuming, an hour. I need you to put on your best clothes, wash up a little bit, and prepare to go.
Is Keller around? I think they have better clothes than me, and they're about my size.
I will text. Matthias will go ahead and give a quick text. Are you still here? Do you have any clothes left in the hotel?
Yeah, sure.
I've just asked, but before you go, and before I go get you clothes, can you do me a favor and join me in a quick prayer and speak the Lord's Prayer for me before we proceed?
Yeah, of course.
And as he kind of leads her to close her eyes, drop her head, he would like to cast Premonition to see what's going to happen to her.
What's an resolve and discipline.
Resolve and discipline.
So resolve and aspects.
Aspects is true.
As she, sitting on the bed, folds her hands and says, "Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, as on earth as it is in heaven." 5.
5?
Yeah. I critted plus 1.
As you close your eyes and bow, and fold your hands, and you focus on the future of Sarah. And you see them floating in the darkness with cuffs around their wrists and ankles and lines of blood being drawn out from their veins, from their arms, their neck, their hands. And then the void disappears and you see them sitting passed out on a steel table with, still restrained, with IVs draining Sarah of her blood. And multiple people gathering bag after bag after bag after bag.
Amen.
Amen. So I'll go down to Killer's room and I'll get those clothes.
Perfect. Thank you, Sarah.
No problem. They walk out of the room and make their way down the hall.
Group chat. Boon complete. Room secured.
I text the group chat. Good on this end too.
Matthias, do you leave the room?
Yeah. Matthias leaves the room.
Your vision never stopped. The hallway is empty that lies before you. The party is gone and you find yourself standing in the empty, dim-lighting hallway, the lights flickering from far above. And down the hallway you see, at the far end, small children. 12 little girls in rags staring at you with blood-red eyes hovering in you. And they're all whispering to one another, almost intangible, just looking down. The time of the blood spirit is nigh. The time of the blood spirit is nigh.
Can I try to make sense of what the hell they're saying? Between the feeling of needing to
As
run?
soon as you take notice of them, you see all 12's heads look up and stare directly at you, and they whisper, "The time of blood, tallow, fire, and fur is nigh. The time of shadow and alliance, the time of the beckoning has come. Shadows shall consume this city. Where once they saw darkness, they shall find salvation. Where once they saw darkness, they shall find salvation. Where once they saw darkness, they shall find salvation. The city shall snow ash without the void. The wolves are howling at the gates of Thermopylae." And then they all look to you at that point and they say, "And the streets shall run red with blood." And they all come sprinting towards you, and as they do, they're just barreling down the end of the hallway directly towards your place, and as they do, they jump onto you. Their strength is enormous, and as they are, they're consuming, they're clawing at your skin, ripping away until you can feel it at the very fabric of the flesh. And nothing. And that is where we end tonight's stream.
God damn.
Shoot Keller? I'm down with shooting Keller. You down with shooting Keller? Alex down with shooting Keller? I'm feeling like we should shoot Keller.
Why are we shooting Keller?
Why are we shooting Keller?
Shadows and darkness. Oh, it's so great. Yeah, like I'm the only fucking shadow and darkness in this goddamn town.
The only shadow and darkness Matthias gives two fucks about.
Yeah, and also, you know how it went last time someone put a gun to Keller?
This is
Uh,
interest.
Yeah, don't do it within arm reach. What's wrong with him? Fuck, that's awesome. But
Oh my god, that was terrifying and I loved it.
oh, so great. Oh, so much has happened. Oh man.
I will post that premonition in the resources of our Discord.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. My name is Quinn Sullivan. I have been your storyteller. For this evening, welcome to our season 2 premiere. And we hope you enjoyed it. Lamar.
Oh, hi, everybody. My name is Lamar the Con Guy. You can find me at Eliamir the Con Guy. I'm here every Monday playing Matthias the Murdering Preacher. I can also find me Wednesdays on the Real Gobshites channel. Playing D&D 5e, only a couple weeks, so don't get used to it. I'm also starting to stream a lot more on my own channel. So far, I'm circling between Hades, The Sims 4,
Ghosts of Tsushima.
I've got to get my PlayStation fixed so I can play Ghost of Sushi, and Fuser, which is a DJ game where I implement Dolly Parton in some other country into like DMX raps, which is the best, by the way. Rest in peace, DMX. Prince Philip can go fuck himself.
I wonder if X gave it to Prince Philip.
Wow.
I bet Diana gave it to him.
Oh, shit.
This Princess Diana and DMX standing next to each other. I heard you talking shit, Philip.
The queen is intrigued.
Matthias sees the queen, slow clap. Very good.
Damn.
I need to clip this. I'm sure the English would love it. I actually think they would. I don't think a lot of English like the monarchy. But all right. So yeah,
damn.
that's where you can find Lamar.
Oh my god.
Dana.
Hey everybody, I'm Dana. Wow. So my schedule is changing in the next month or so. You can still find me here every Monday playing with all my Mimi friends. You can find me every Tuesday currently on So Many Games' Twitch channel playing Call of Cthulhu or Star Trek Adventures. Catch me every other Thursday starting in May. We're going back to Star Wars on Dumpstack Charisma. Starting on Gehenna Gaming on May 7th, I am going to be a part of a 5-session Chronicle for Dark Ages. My podcast that I do with my best friend Robert just dropped an episode today where we talk about our favorite TV shows, and we tangent mostly on Leverage, which is an amazing TV show. And if you haven't seen it, you should watch it because the second show is coming out this year.
So good.
And May 1st will be the last day that I stream on my own personal Twitch channel because I'm going on hiatus to take care of myself.
Dark Ages. I'm jealous of that.
I'll do more.
And then Vaughn.
Hi everyone, I'm Vaughn. You can find me here every Monday playing my dumb murder twink dumb bitch, Nathan. So you should come check that out. I'm the Tired Warlock in the chat here. This is really the only place you can find me. So yeah, come next Monday and see
soon
how
on
this
Star
dumb shit-
Wars?
And soon on yes, I will be joining a Star Wars game soon. So look forward to that.
Yes. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Who can we raid at this hour?
Excuse me, but
I always feel bad because like Dork Tales. We raided them last time actually.
yeah, why not?
Let's
There's like one or
raid.
two people that we raid because they're playing this late.
I know. Let's raid Gambit. It looks like they're world building right now, and that's always fun to watch. I love watching people invent worlds and campaigns and shit. So we are gonna go over to Gambit, who is doing that right now. So, yep, we will see you guys next week for more